Hey Vod channel, it's Joe. Welcome to a little bit of a different bonus upload kind of thing. I've been sick again the last couple days, so that's why I haven't been streaming the last couple days. Besides, the end of this week just ended up busy, but I wanted to just upload this little bonus video because I really wanted to show this off. I really had no place to put it. So of course I talked about the Backrooms movie, and then I made the Backrooms video. There's the thumbnail. It's on the main channel, the Hey It's Joe B main channel. There you go. Get all my stuff in order. But I was inspired by the movie. I made that video. We played a little Dreamcore on the VOD channel. And just something I've been doing in my free time is I've been working on a Minecraft Backrooms build. So, edited a texture pack to get some more proper textures, which you'll see. I made some test videos, which aren't public on YouTube. They're just unlisted so I can share them with my friends. But if people are interested in seeing them, I'd be down to maybe re upload them or make a new one. But I've been working on a Minecraft Backrooms build. Like I said, edited a texture pack, shaders in here, custom super flat preset with pretty much a limited working room, which you'll probably see. But I wanted to show you, and this is unmodded. This has been, I mean, unmodded to the extent like there's no entities, there's nothing like that. Most part, it is vanilla Minecraft. Um, just like world edit I have, and then like obviously shaders. Like I have like Iris, but no entity mods or anything like that, excuse me. So anyway, actually, to start off, I'm not done constructing this, but I have like a supermarket here, which will be the initial kind of null zone is the plan. I gotta like decorate outside, make a parking garage. I'd like to build a whole town out here, and then like maybe make some references to other liminal space and stuff. But the point is to um make this like the initial null zone for my Backrooms world. Kind of like, although Clark's is not the initial one in the movie, it's his, you know what I mean? So this is the null zone in the focal point of this. So it's like a supermarket. So we have like a break area, and there'd be deli storage, a restroom. The basement storage is where the primary situation starts. So you come down here, oh, there's stuff, and then there's like, oh, actually, I might edit this painting as well, the Graham painting, to look more like an advertisement since it says do not move old advertising materials. And I realized I never changed that. But either way, as you can tell, kind of like the movie, you walk through the painting, and you end up in the back rooms, which I've been really happy with how this is turning out. I'm going to show you all of the current kind of points of interest I have as I continue to develop it, and kind of show you some of the stuff I've been doing. Also, if you want to, do it yourself. I think a lot of people have been doing Minecraft Backrooms build. Of course, it's not unique to me at all. This is just mine in particular that I'd like to show off because I'm really happy with how it's going. So I actually did try to do like the blue tape kind of thing. Just some blue concrete, some blue banners. Best I could figure to do. I could also, I guess, edit paintings or make custom map decals and stuff, but not as concerning with me. Otherwise, changed one of the 1x2 paintings to the Backrooms wallpaper texture as well, so it looks like it somewhat blends in. Of course, it's a little bit of a different resolution, so it's not perfect, but I think it does the job, especially from a distance. I like the way it looks. So this is my initial entry zone of the Backrooms. We got some armor stands, half walls, full walls, excuse me. Also, I changed the color of the sea lantern textures, and I'm using that as my fluorescent light. Just made them yellow. Could I have used the frog lights? Yes, but I like the more kind of industrial look to the sea lanterns, I suppose. They look a little more man-made. So that's why I chose sea lanterns. Also, this is polished diorite that I retextured with a office ceiling tile and added a gray border to it so it flowed a little more seamlessly. This is just yellow terracotta with a change texture to be the Backrooms wallpaper, and this is stripped oak wood, I believe, that I gave a beige carpet. Of course, when it gets compressed, Minecraft textures, especially this texture pack, actually is I think 32 by 32, so a lot more compressed. If I did maybe a 64 by 64, 128, or maybe a 256, I'd get a little more detail out of there. Maybe I'll try that in the future. But for now, just kind of stick with what I got because I think it also fits the blocky style of Minecraft in a way that I quite like. Come over here. There's just a big old pit down to nowhere to look creepy. Got a little pit down here that I thought about maybe getting the crawl mod because you can see light back there through this tunnel. So I wanted that to look kind of eerie. Come into this next room, and we have a small condensed pillar room. Probably will make a larger scale one at some point with larger pillars. But yeah, just a small little pillar room. Little side room here with a door that loops around, just kind of immediately trying to disorient anyone who comes in here. Multiple doors up here, just, kind of no clipping type items. There's unfinished section, of course. This is what I have so far. But here you can kind of see how I made the world. So it's like grass, a few blocks of dirt, polished diorite. I believe I did 4 layers of cave air, and then stripped oak, and then underneath the actual carpet block is more wallpaper. So that way the walls can go down. And you'll see more of that later. I gotta figure out. Okay, you know what? I can break the illusion for a second just to put that back. Okay. The illusion's already broken. You can see outside. But then you have this little area with some shelves. You can crawl under it with a little peephole. You peep into this room, which is also pretty large and sizable. This leads you right back to the main room with the pillars. This was the first area I built, which was initially going to be inspired by the original Backrooms photo, and then I just kind of made it my own. So, got some half walls, got a doorway with some buttons, clipping, another weird kind of half wall shape. This like short little entryway, which leads to a darker hall. Come down here. We have a lot of confusing stuff over in this back area. We have a whole nother hallway. This has a little window into here, which leads to that bigger room from before, so you can see, hey, look, there's more stuff over there, kind of thing. We also have this pit with lights and doors in it, which I just thought looked really cool. Gave a nice little Backrooms visual. Let me take another quick look for you so you can really look and see it. Fortunately, last time I checked, one of the zoom mods I used didn't have an update, so that's why I can't like zoom in right now. But yeah, another little pillar, and then we'll keep going that way. But I liked another big empty space because I was kind of lacking some of them, I think. But you'll see more of that in a minute. This is just a dead end because I want to have some of that disorientation where... And I need to work on it a little more with some of the sections I'm building, that not every section needs to lead somewhere, because that kind of is the point of the Backrooms, you know? It's a maze to an extent, so... Yeah, another place that hasn't been finished. We have a couple more doors. This door leads to more doors. That'll lead to somewhere else. This door leads back around to the hallway we were looking at with a couple pillars and the break in the wall. This leads, of course, back in here. Oops, I placed a block. And we have this stop sign. This is the other side of that tunnel. This door is the other end of the hallway. This door will lead to a new section that I have not developed yet. Then over here there was something I missed as well. Yeah, there's this little entryway, which will lead to more stuff, a door that we were by, and this has a bunch of crafting tables blocking it, and a little bit of like a compartment back there that you can't access. I wanted to make it seem like it actually goes somewhere. Trying to really work with that illusion of the Backrooms. Sometimes you have a lot of uniformity in things like the lights, and then sometimes you also have it recreating it poorly, where things are uneven, kind of mixing all that stuff together. So that was like the initial whole area I had built, was primarily this back room, the pillar room, a couple of these side rooms, and then this hallway. It was a lot smaller in the initial test video I did. And that one looks bad because I also didn't have shaders, and I fucked up the wallpaper texture, where there was a bit of like a white line on one side, and it was bleeding into the textures and making everything look messy. The second test I did with a little more area was slightly better, and the shaders and stuff, and sound effects added, so I could always reshare that one too. But then the latest area I've been working on is over this ridge. So I had to build this staircase because it goes over that like tunnel in the ground. But then it leads to my first pitfalls. So I actually made these pitfalls. World edit was a big help in making these pitfalls go by a lot faster. Yeah, wanted to capture the spirit of the pits, and I really liked the way this room turned out. I finished the end of the room just a little bit ago. If I lower FOV to normal, it looks a lot creepier. Sorry, I had to mute my mic for a second. But yeah, so you can just see a singular door at the end of the hall. We have a door to the left. You have a hallway to the right. You have a wall blocking stuff off. If we actually cross the pitfalls, which also, yeah, not finished with this area, but I wanted it also to be very traditional back rooms with these segmented walls and whatnot. Just haven't finished realizing this section, but it might also connect back. It might split off. I haven't decided yet. This door also leads, I think, nowhere currently. Yeah, still gotta work on a lot of stuff. But that's the whole beauty of this. Also, I have to fix this, actually. It's bothering me. I like when the wallpaper just connects all the way down in that situation. Either way. Yeah, that's the beauty of a build like this, is it is infinite. I can keep adding on to it. I can close off sections when I want, and I can connect them back when I want. We have some more half walls. Half wall coming out of the ceiling. This will go somewhere else. Another half wall, a pillar, another pillar. These 4 doors, which I currently have, that only one of them, I mean, they all lead to the same thing, but then there's a little exit, and then you'll be able to jump over this little gap, and you'll be able to go somewhere else. But that is not fully done yet. God, playing at this FOV when I'm used to playing on Quake Pro is weird. So I'm just gonna go back to Quake Pro. Then this door will lead somewhere else. And then I have also this staircase going down, which will end up leading somewhere as well. This is one of my most abstract looking creations so far. I really like the way it looks. So excited to do more with that. This is like one of my favorite sections so far, is just the whole pitfalls area. And here I'm talking like the lights have all the uniformity compared to some of the other sections. And we have something that looks very symmetrical, but at the same time not. You know what I mean? Like the sides are different, but we do have even pits, even lights, door in the center. That's not even the end of it, because if we fall down the pits, it is very dark. All right, I disabled shaders for this section and used a night vision potion. So we're at the bottom of the pits, and there is actually a room carved out down here. I want to add some more like trash and stuff down here, but for now I just have a random assortment of beds, kind of like the mattresses. You can see in various versions at the bottom of the pits. Might even extend this whole area out, but either way. Here's you can see is where like why I have the walls going so far down, because then it allows me to build stuff like this so far down. But if I head up here, and I will say, actually, what you're about to see won't look as good without the shaders. I think I have an image I sent to a friend or something, so I can probably put it on the screen, because I might edit this very slightly. But in this little room going up the staircase is the Christmas tree room. Some skulls on the ground, carpet, redstone torches. With the shaders, it looks wonderful. Of course, with night vision, it doesn't look good. But even if I drank milk, the redstone torches don't give off red light in vanilla Minecraft. This is just like a little trick door. I don't think it's really going to lead anywhere. I might make it just like a little bit haul further if someone actually manages to jump across, but you'd really be stuck in there. I mean, at the same time, I'm not really releasing this map currently to anybody, so, you know. But this staircase does, to the bottom of the pits, does actually lead out and will lead to a different section of the backrooms, because I do like the idea a lot of wandering into a section of the backroom and seeing this staircase go all the way down to darkness. You know, kind of like the ramp in the movie. So yeah, that is essentially everything in my Backrooms build so far. Just kind of wanted to show it off for fun because I'm really proud with how it's turning out. I do think the shaders give it the pop it really needs lighting wise. I mean, also the night vision is kind of making it look a little more saturated than it probably normally would. Um, yeah, it looks a little better without the night vision, but definitely the shaders make it pop. But yeah, so I think besides the fact though that I have like this, specific null zone in the bottom of the grocery store. I'd like to build houses and stuff and like build an actual town and whatnot in a very long build, and then it'll have different connecting points to different sections of the back rooms. And I'm going to follow it more like Kane's Backrooms, where it's going to flow seamlessly into things like the pool rooms, into I don't know, like suburbs or something. You know what I mean? Like I want it all to look samey, but I want it, or I don't want it to have like elevator type levels. Like I want it to be very seamless, is what I mean. But anyway, that's gonna do it for the short little video, which ended up being a lot longer than I thought it would. It's just to show off my little Minecraft Backrooms build. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Go check out the Backrooms video on the main channel. Um, Again, that's on the Hey It's Joby main channel. Um, Catch me streaming Dreamcore on the Twitch channel as well as other stuff. If you're watching this, you're already on the Hey It's Joby Vouch channel, which we have horror games, sports franchises, collabs with friends, COD zombies, all sorts of stuff. And I just yap about shit on TikTok every once in a while. But that's gonna do it for this little fun video. Sorry, I'm so fucking tired and and ill. But thanks so much, and I'll see you guys in something else soon.